DJDUBL.
It's DJ Double here, and today I'm linking up with the one and only K Koke.
Bump.
What's going on, man?
What's happening, cuzzy?
Bruv, it's been a minute since we sat down, like an actual few minutes.
I know, it's been long still.
Mad, welcome back, brother.
Respect, cuzzo.
What's been going on in your world in the last, I'm just going to say 5 years, because that's when we last sat down and had a conversation.
The last 5 years, bro.
Summarize it for me. What's been going on?
I went to hell and back 100 times over. That's the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How so? Elaborate on that a little bit. Are we talking musically? Is that like in terms of your personal life or a mixture?
Yeah, just life in general, man. Just a lot of things that happen and a lot of things I had to deal with and come back from, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I've heard.
Come on, I'm still here, cuzzy.
Back stronger than ever.
You get me?
How much has the rap game changed since you began? I'm just going to call it a hiatus, whether you want to refer to it as that.
What do you mean?
How much do you think it's changed? So like we actually had a discussion off air in a sense that when you first came out and you really blew up, it was still quite a niche market. The UK rap scene was still very underground.
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays I'm playing big commercial clubs and I'm playing UK rap music and it's charting. And do you see what I mean? Like UK rappers are getting among the biggest numbers on Spotify.
Well, you just answered the question. That's exactly what's changed. You get me?
So let's move on then.
Yeah, no, not like that. But you get what I'm saying? That's the difference now. And the kind of music that I was doing then wasn't as acceptable as it is now. Do you get what I'm saying? It wasn't as popular as it is now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Have you had to adapt much to kind of adjust to how to put your stuff out now and how to maneuver in the industry how it is now compared to back then?
Nah, not really. I'm still keeping it old school. Just doing what I used to do. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it. It worked before, it can work again. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I just release music that I like and when I like. And you get me? That's it. How
do you feel about the rest of the scene now?
Well, I like it, man. I'm happy with what's going on in the scene right now. You get me? It's proper, man. Now's the right time to be popping. You get what I'm saying?
It's definitely a good time for a comeback, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Who are you listening to?
What do you mean?
UK-wise, like UK artists, who would you say was in the K Koke Spotify playlist, Apple Music, whatever?
I don't even have a Spotify playlist. I don't even have a Spotify playlist, to be honest.
How do you listen to new music now?
YouTube, innit, probably.
And who are you listening to?
Whoever's out, bro. Whoever's got songs. I listen to everything and everyone. You get what I'm saying? I like everyone. So there's no one in particular I can really say right now. But like I fuck with everyone in it. Like everyone that's making music or decent music, I probably know about them and listen to their songs. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Because of when you started, and like we said, it was an early time in the rap game. I consider you like a pioneer of what people would just call road rap. Like Americans would call it gangster rap. Even now, I feel like it's sort of not your music specifically, but we've got this whole UK drill scene that's emerged and is really doing well. Yeah, I see you as a pioneer and like someone that really opened the doors for a lot of artists to go down this route. Yeah, just raw music. Do you know what I mean?
Come on.
Do you feel like you get the credit, or do you feel like your name's in the right conversations when people talk about the early days of road rap in the UK?
I don't know, man. I don't really look into that kind of stuff too much still, man. I am who I am. Everyone else knows who I am, innit? There's a lot of people out there that will probably do go on like they forgot Coke was doing certain things at a certain time. Do you get me? But I don't really pre that. I don't really care about that. I am who I am and nothing ain't going to change, you know what I'm saying? Because regardless of what a next man thinks. So, yeah, I don't really pre that kind of thing still.
With the new EP that's about to drop, so what's the title? Triple F or FFF?
Yeah, Triple F.
What does that stand for?
Stands for a couple of things. Fighting for freedom. Fuck feds, fam. You get me?
Yeah.
Family first, forever.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
So it's the EP, it's based around the time that you spent 6 months. Was it 6 months in jail?
7 months, innit? Was it 7.5 months?
For
on remand, yeah.
Something that you were charged with that you didn't do.
Yeah.
Now, while you were in jail, what was your mind state around the whole music industry? Because for me, that was at quite an important time in your career. Like I felt like you were on the cusp of really, really busting through.
I felt like around that time there, no one didn't know what to do with me, man. Like, I think I was like one of the first to get to that kind of stage, and like nobody didn't know what to do with man. Literally, do you get what I'm saying? It was too real. They weren't really accepting what man was or where man came from. So I don't know. It was just, I felt like I got blackballed a little bit with a lot of things just because of who a man was, where I came from, and the kind of music I did. You get what I'm saying? I felt like a lot of doors were being closed on me, but I don't know, man. It's different now. You get me? Man's still here, so.
In terms of like your creative mind space, were you able to write much material in jail, or was it like a complete mind block while you were there?
Nah, I just had my moments, bro. Some days you can write, some days you can't write, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some days the only thing man's thinking about is trying to go home. I ain't got time to sit down and write bars. Do you get what I'm saying? But then there's other days where you just, man's in there getting it in. You get what I'm saying? 20 man in the cell rapping and that.
Yeah.
So it's just
like them cell ciphers. Is that what's going on?
All of that. Cell ciphers, yard ciphers, all of that. Yeah. You get me?
Why is now the right time to drop this project talking about that part of your life? Because I mean, when was that era? I mean, that's again like 5-6 years ago.
Do you know what it is, bro? It's not even like it's not even like it's a right time thing. It's just like I had this piece of music. It was just a part of my life that people probably didn't really understand, and it was just something that I went through, innit? And obviously, if my music is my life, innit? My story. Do you know what I'm saying? So that was just a part of my life. I just put it down on music and then get it out there. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not no right time or thing. It's just the project's ready. It makes sense now because I'm back out doing the thing again, so we might as well let this one go, innit?
Yeah. Does every song on the project relate to something that you went through personally, or is it just general stories, like general prison stories?
Yeah, it's just general stories. It's not like it's just a general experience. I just themed the whole project around prison. Do you get me? So the skits and certain things are flashbacks, but you get a story of kind of my little experience during there. Do you get what I'm saying? To an extent. So
were any of the skits real recordings, or were they
one of them was a real, two of them actually. So 2 of the skits or 3 of the skits we done ourselves, like messing around and that, and then I think 2 of the skits were real. So one of them was a phone call from prison.
Yeah.
To Dynamic.
That was an interview, right?
Yeah, that I had from when I was in there on remand. And then the other one was
is that the outro?
Yeah, the outro. That was when I got nicked in it for the thing in Soho, and it was just all crazy, and the feds beat man up. And
that was after your birthday bash.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So I got all of that in it. So those are the only 2 real skits. The other ones are.
Where did that audio come from? Someone just recording it on their phone?
Yeah, we had the audio. So obviously, because I'm always getting harassed by the feds, now, when the feds come for me, everyone around me just gets their phones out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, got you. So, On Remand is the record that's out there right now.
Yeah.
Got Dappy on the collaboration.
Yeah.
Me and you had a very interesting conversation last time. And I remember the hashtag, Coke will not holler.
Yeah.
So, that's quite interesting that this has developed now. For everyone that doesn't know, there was a very, very minor, it's not even beef, but there was a minor disagreement or situation with you and Dappy.
Yeah.
And you kind of you said to me that you weren't up for working with him, like you weren't going to holler at him. What changed?
Bro, to be fair, the situation wasn't that deep. Like, I didn't like the way he dealt with me at the time. He acknowledges this. He apologized, and we spoke about it as big men. Do you get me? There's no need for me to hold feelings over something so stupid.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? The fans want to see it. He's
they
talented
have done for a while,
for a long time. So you get me, and yeah, man. I felt the song fitted him perfectly, because obviously I know he just come out of jail and that, so he kind of had a similar experience to an extent. So I felt like he fitted the song perfectly, and the fans wanted to hear it. So there was no need for me to carry feelings, or because it wasn't that deep. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Who broke the ice?
I can't even remember, man. We met one time at a party in Luton, and that's when we had the initial conversation. I think we even took a picture then, but
right.
So we was cool from then. You get what I'm saying? And then
yeah.
And then we did obviously friends and whatnot, and boom, bam, bam, and it just happens. You get
and
me?
All the cracks were smoothed over.
Yeah.
And it's back to being nice again.
Come on.
Letter Back's a dope one.
Yeah.
Who produced that, please? Because I like the beat on that.
Show and Prove, man.
Oh, that's my guy.
Show and
yes,
prove.
big up, show and prove.
Yeah.
Sick guy. Is that a true story to you? That particular song, Letter Back.
Yeah, 100%. Everything I write about is true stories, bro. Like,
So
or
you
stuff
got the
that
Dear
man's
John letter.
feeling and nah, not a Dear John letter still, but I only done that skit there so the man them in jail would genuinely understand what's going on here.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't get a Dear John though, but it's that same experience kind of happened to me, right? Exactly what you see in like me getting letters from being in jail, me writing back in these situations with baby mothers and you get me, man. It's that kind of thing.
What's your favourite track from the project?
I don't know, you know. I can't even say I have a favourite. Maybe Letter Back will probably be my favourite still, just because of the meaning and
that's the next single as well, right?
yeah. So Letter Back will probably be my favourite of the whole project still. It's a personal one, innit, about me talking about my daughter and certain situations, you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Is it true that while you were in jail, there were a lot of people asking for the collab?
What, in jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Fam, even Screws and that.
What?
Yeah, even the Screws and that, come on.
What, they had a couple bars they wanted to link up?
Yeah, all of that, blood.
Did anything materialise from jail? Have you ever done any songs or bars from people that you met during time in jail?
What do you mean? Yeah. Do you know what? The first time I went, the second time I went to jail, I went to Ford. I was in an open jail, and I must have been in there writing some lyrics, yeah. And then one youth's come past. He's like, "Yo, what you write? You rap and that?" Yeah, I'm saying, "Yeah, man." He's saying, "Yeah, man, I got a brethren. He raps as well. He's hard." I was saying, "All right, cool, whatever." Anyway, I must have spat my bars to him. Anyway, he's like, "Yeah, you're hard still." He said, "Yo, you need to hear A, rare." Anyway, he's gone. He's come back, and blood. I'm in the cell with my brethren, you know, and the door's gone, boom, 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 blood. I look out my door, there's like 30 man there, and I'm thinking, oh my days, what's it like? Is it about to be on and that? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling my brethren, like, yo, we might have to get it cracking in a minute, bro. Bro, when I bust my door and that, there's man there with like boom boxes, boom, they've only gone and got we're brethrens now, there's bars, innit? Yeah. So big up bars, but like fucking, he's meant to be the best rapper in it in the jail, you get me? But I've come and I'm rapping now, so they've come to my cell. We've had a clash in the jail for like, me and him was just going back to back for ages. You know, we're going to, both of us have got bars for each other for so long, everybody's had enough now, you get me? No one doesn't even want to hear us rap no more, it's just had enough. So like, but I wrote a lot of bars with him in jail, and when I came out, I laid them down and things came of it, do you get what I'm saying? Right. So big up my dog Bars, you get me? Yeah. Peckham and that.
Listening through the EP, it's kind of like the story you just told. There's moments in there where it kind of sounds like, not like it was fun, but that it wasn't as hard. I've never been to jail.
You know what it is, bro? Jail's like school.
Right.
But the reason why jail's so hard here is because you have to stay there. You can't move. Right. You can't leave. Like I'm cool in jail, and I know a lot of people know, man, and you get me, man's all right in there, you get me? But it's just it's like school, bro, and you're here, a man tells you when to shit, when to eat, when to go to sleep, you get what I'm saying? It's just long, bro, it's dead, you get what I'm saying? But obviously that you're with the man them, so you have moments where you're having fun and that, but right. it's just not the place to be, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Was there ever a time where you just thought about giving up music when you were in jail?
Nah, not really. Like, but I always thought I was going home, innit, because I knew it had nothing to do with me. Even though they was making it really look like it was me, and I was having things like. But obviously, I know to myself, if I'm on road and I'm still out doing whatever I'm doing, music's what I'm gonna do for now, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So. Yeah.
Previously, you were signed to ROCnation in partnership with Sony RCA, right? Yeah. But that was a very early time in the UK rap scene. Yeah. So the way I see it is that they weren't really sure how to market you or where to market you, who to market you to, you know. Is that how you felt about the partnership there? Yeah,
100%. That like, obviously I don't know, I don't even know how to say it. Like I had a lot of problems when I was, because I just felt like they wasn't doing enough for me. Like not even so much just ROCnation, even down to Sony. Like they haven't got nothing for me. They don't know what to do with me. There's no, like, nothing's going on. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm having those kind of issues when I was signed. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
If that scenario happened now to you, if you were to get signed to Sony now and the ROCnation affiliation happened now, Do you think it would work out differently and be a lot more successful?
Maybe. The game's different now, isn't it? Do you get what I'm saying? So more than likely it probably would be a lot different now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Before we leave talking about the EP, where is it going to be available for people to listen?
On everything, all digital platforms, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, everything, all digital platforms is on. You can get that.
Tidal as well, yeah?
Everything.
It's got the plug still.
Everything.
So relations with Tai and you are still strong?
Yeah. I haven't spoke to Tai in a while, but we didn't fall out or it wasn't no bad blood or nothing. Do you get me? I proper respect Tai. He proper had man's back and that.
Mm-hmm. Just business, huh? So we're getting an album later this year.
Yep.
What can you tell me about the album? I don't want to ask a bunch of questions that you're saying you don't want to answer
bro,
yet.
The album's gonna be raw anyway. I tell you that. Like this EP is just music that I had and a little thing, and it's warm up for the album Summertime.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? And it's gonna bang, innit? That's all I have to say. It's gonna bang.
How much is recorded?
I'm like 5 songs in right now.
Okay. Any collaborations you want to let out the bag yet?
I got Wiley.
Okay.
Yeah, we were on with that. I got Wiley on the album. There's a couple others as well, but you get me. I got The Godfather on there.
Sick. So tell me one song that you're excited for people to hear.
What off the new album?
Yeah.
The movie, innit? I got a song with the man them from Bridge, the SGB man them. You get me? Hold Tight, Skeng, Easy, S'mores and Vendor. I got them all on a track in it, and it's like a robbery song, but we're all going on a move, and everyone's got a bar each, and it's a sick song. You get me?
Storytelling rap, yeah. That's the stuff I like, man. I like that stuff. So what's
that cinematic music? You get me? So I'm excited for people to hear that. But I got loads of stuff coming, bro. Yeah. Trust me, this album's gonna be a big one. Like musically, anyway, it's gonna be something that I'm super gonna be comfortable with. Yeah.
Sick. What's the goal for K Koke now? Like where are you aiming at? Where do you want to go?
Right now, like I'm just happy to be out again and making music again, bro. And that's it. That's all. Like all of this was about, really. I just wanted to be back. Boom. Like I'm not watching nothing. I'm not watching nobody else. I'm just happy making music again for my fans again. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. No pressure. It's just music and fans. You get me?
Sick. That creative freedom, brother. I can
man.
Feel it. Like I feel the energy, man. I'm excited to hear all this stuff.
Man.
Dope, bro. Well, thank you for your time.
No, respect for having me, cuz.
FFF, the EP is out there right now. Go listen to it on all the major platforms. DJDUBL here with none other than K Koke.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at KokeUSG and all the other socials at KokeUSG. Subscribe to K Koke TV on YouTube as well, mate. Bye.
Bum.